MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
For my money, there's nothing better than postseason baseball. Every game is critical, and one swing, one error, or even one pitch can make all the difference. Let's get this thing going already. Roll the ball out there and let's play.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Washington Nationals.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Patrick Corbin will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery. This guy's a really good pitcher. There are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have him in their rotation. Not an overpowering fastball, but a good one. 89 to 93 miles an hour slider, without a doubt his best off-speed pitch. And if he's throwing strikes with that slider, look out. He can shut any team down.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
Ready now, Martin Maldonado, and we are set for baseball here this evening. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy has had a monster postseason so far.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Parra has it in his tracks. Makes the play, one away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 10, Yulieski.
Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Maldonado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
And that's off his leg on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Two men are on with 2 men out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 2 left for the Astros, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Stros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Greinke ready now. The 1-1.
Nope,
2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Nobody out, runner on first. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Hit out towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly. To second for one. To Gurriel, and they get them both.
Batting third, the left fielder, Gerardo.
In is Gerardo Parra. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Two out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit to right.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Ryan.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Parra is off at first with 2 away. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line toward right center, and this is going to find the gap for Zimmerman. It's extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Into the box, Michael Taylor. Grounded back up the middle. Correa fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a slider taken for a ball.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping up now, Carlos Correa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No score here as we play inning number 2. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that's through for a hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Standing in now, Zach Greinke. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Two and two.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Correa, the runner at first with 2 gone. In time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. So stepping in, Brian Dozier. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is the Gold Glover Reddick, and he's got it 1 away.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Adam Eaton.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Ray Turner.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
No pitcher.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So striding forward now, Patrick Corbin. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's popped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back to the top of the order now, and up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Another one sent foul. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Corbin will do this himself, and that's the first out.
23, Michael Brantley.
1 out now in the Houston third, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
In now, Yuli Gurriel. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Turner is there for it. And the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding in once again, Howie Kendrick, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Shoots this one over to first. Gurriel picks it up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. Ground ball right side. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Fajardo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up a multiple Gold Glover, the left-handed hitting Gerardo Parra. The 1-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Correa takes it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nationals gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in, Josh Reddick, as we begin the top of the 4th. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Fouled off. Once again a 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Suzuki corrals it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop 3rd strike. So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Here's the 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Taylor at the track, the wall, and they take the lead. It's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell the grandkids about.
Stepping in now, Alex Bregman. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Carlos Correa now. A base hit in his first trip. Working for the punch out and the offering. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Zach Greinke on the ground for Dozier at second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Houston. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ryan Zimmerman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. There's great execution by the pitcher down and away. That looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Standing in now, Adam Eaton. Weekly hit towards first. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. Ready for another shot now. Martin Maldonado, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. One and two. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Dozier ranging into shallow right, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The 1-1. Now that's popped up. Kendrick has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. He stays alive, still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're up 2-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping up to the plate, Patrick Corbin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And he's safe.
Oh, he's in.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Howie Kendrick. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Turner on second. Corbin on at first with nobody out. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Kurt Suzuki is on deck. Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Hot shot down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scored. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
In now, Gerardo Parra. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. None out, runners at first and second. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan.
So digging in now, Ryan Zimmerman. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And it's 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
2-2, here it is. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Runners are at first and third, one away. Hit on the ground to short. One there. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. And the postseason magic is there for them one final time as they walk off to win the World Series. Santa Maria.
Heroes are born in October, and you can add another name to that one right here as he finds a way to win this thing with a dramatic walk-off. Wow, what a clutch at bat, what a game, and what a World Series.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. This is where it matters the most. People are going to be talking about this performance here for the rest of his life. He was on the big stage for everyone to see, and he was the difference maker in the series victory.
Back now on the show. This one's all over as you get a look there at the jubilation following this walk-off victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.